My name is Daniel, and I was raised by housemaids. Growing up in Lagos, people always said I was fortunate. My father worked for a large company and my mother ran a successful business. We lived in a comfortable house, attended good schools, and never lacked anything money could buy. But there was one thing money couldn't buy: time. Most mornings, my parents left before I woke up. Most nights, they returned after I was asleep. They worked hard because they wanted a better future for me. But as a child, I didn't understand that. I only knew they weren't there. When I was 4, a housemaid named Mary came to work for us. She quickly became the person I spent the most time with. She prepared my meals, walked me to the school bus, and sat beside me whenever I was sick. When I had nightmares, I called for Mary. When I got hurt, I ran to Mary. When I had good news, she was the first person I wanted to tell. My parents loved me, but their love often arrived through gifts and school fees. Mary's love arrived through presents. Sometimes, late at night, I would hear my parents enter my room. They thought I was asleep. "He's getting so big," my mother would whisper. I wanted to open my eyes and hug her, but by morning, she was gone again. When I was 9 years old, Mary got married and left. I cried the entire day. Standing by the gate, I watched her car disappear down the street. It felt like losing a member of my family. My parents didn't understand why I was so heartbroken. To them, she was an employee. To me, she was the person who had raised me. After Mary came Grace, then Ruth, then Angela. Different names, same story. Each woman learned my favorite food. Each knew when something was wrong before I spoke. Each became part of my life, and each eventually left. Every goodbye left an empty space behind. By secondary school, I stopped expecting my parents to attend important events. Prize-giving ceremonies, sports competitions, school performances. At first, I searched the crowd for them. Later, I stopped looking. One afternoon, I came home carrying a certificate for being the best student in my class. The house was empty. My parents were away on another trip. Only Angela was home. When she saw the certificate, she screamed with excitement and hugged me tightly. "I'm proud of you, Daniel!" And suddenly, I started crying, not because I was happy, because she was the only person there to celebrate with me. Years passed and I gained admission into university. My parents organized a beautiful farewell gathering. Family members praised them for all they had done. They sacrificed so much. They're amazing parents. I smiled politely. That night, I sat alone looking through old photographs. Most of my childhood pictures weren't with my parents. They were with the women who had cared for me. Mary carrying me, Grace helping me with homework, Ruth at the beach with me, Angela smiling beside me after a school event. Looking at those photos hurt more than I expected. The people who knew my fears, dreams, and habits best were not my parents. They were women whose names most people would never remember. After university, life moved quickly. My parents grew older, and one day my father experienced a serious health scare. For the first time in years, he stayed home for months. One afternoon, we sat together in silence. Then he asked a question I never expected. "Daniel, did I miss your childhood?" I looked at him and saw regret in his eyes, not because he didn't love me, because he suddenly realized how much time had passed. I could have blamed him. I could have reminded him of every missed event and every disappointment. Instead, I nodded. His eyes filled with tears. For the first time, we had an honest conversation. He spoke about pressure, responsibility, and the fear of failing his family. I spoke about loneliness and growing up without him around. Neither of us was completely wrong. He spent years building a future for me. I spent those same years wishing he was present. Today, we're closer than we've ever been. But one lesson remains with me. Children don't remember how expensive their gifts were.
They don't remember the cost of their school fees. What they remember is who showed up, who listened, who stayed. My parents gave me opportunities, and I will always be grateful. But the women who raised me gave me something equally valuable: their time. And I've learned that childhood waits for no one. Once those moments are gone, no amount of success can bring them back.